Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, church. I know I had you guys waiting for like 20 minutes, my God, but I have a whole new setup. I'm moving out of Atlanta, and so trying to get situated with this new setup, which is temporary until I get back to New Jersey. So I apologize to the church for keeping you guys waiting, but this live was not even planned. You guys can thank Ebony Cosby, my God, for hopping on my comment section from my post from going out on New Year's Eve. And she asked, were we going to have a New Year's Day revival service, my God? And I said, does the church want me to go live today and tomorrow? She said, yes. So I got myself together. I think I told her I would do it at 3 o'clock, but I was still wore out from last night, my God. The church knows I do not drink. Well, casually, not that often, my God. But I definitely don't go out to clubs. And I went to a club last night, my God. I got my entire life. So, first and foremost, I'm not sure if I said Happy New Year to the church. I'm not sure if Ebony Cosby is here as of yet. She should be because I told her I would pull it together. Oh, I see her already. She's here. Deaconess Ebony Cosby. I see Outspoken One, Greek Junkie, Allie's Way said Happy New Year. Hakeem Harper said Happy New Year. Oh, and I saw so many of our church members last night out about in Atlanta, my God. So I had a blast. Like I said, I was getting my entire life, my entire single life, my God, doing what single people do on New Year's Eve. So just let me know what you guys did last night. I hope you were either home safe and sound, chilling with family, or out getting your life just as your bishop was, my God. I see Trish C saying Happy New Year. Oh, so Soulful said, Great Day Church, Happy New Year. Also, I'm filming my bedroom now because somebody came to my house to purchase my dining room table, and this lady literally purchased almost every single thing I had. So I'm not sure I'm going to film in the living room anymore since I only have 2 more weeks here in Atlanta, my God. So it'll be between here and then maybe some space. There are some spaces that are appropriate in my living room still because there are some pieces that are still up that make a great backdrop. But I did want to hop on to show you guys some love, my God. Ebony Cosby said, yes, come on in the VIP, getting your life. Yes, that was at Antonio's New Year's Eve party. His name on Instagram is Forever Mister. And he's pretty Instagram popular. He's a gorgeous guy, very fun and kind guy. So I was at his event. I actually was there with various people, but specifically the person that you guys would know that I was there with was Gardini. And Gardini had my back, and Gardini will give you security and everything, my God, all wrapped in one. Friend, companionship, security. She'll, get you a drink, my God. Have you all around the club, socializing and fraternizing, my God. So I had such a blast hanging out with Gardini at the club for the first time. We've hung out other places, but not at a club before. T. Shiva said, Happy New Year, Ty. Will you reopen your salon? This has been a repetitive question. No, no, no. I closed the salon for a reason, to be stress-free. I have no intentions on opening my salon as of yet. It was closed because I wanted to close it because of wanting to start afresh. So no, I will not be opening my salon. If I ever do, it will be something small, and that I will never say never, but me going back to New Jersey has nothing to do with I'm jumping back into my old life. I'm starting something new, and that does not include reopening something. My God. James Gardner said, Happy New Year, Bishop. Love you, and I hope things are going great for you. I would love to see more skin from you in 2019. More skin meaning I would be butt ass naked. Because I'm practically butt ass naked on Instagram anyway. So more skin, and I mean, we all know there are other avenues to see me. To see my skin, my God. No shade. So what are you really asking? Because I can't give you more than I'm already showing. Ebony Cosby said, Linda Jackson, I'm praying for you. So let me see. Linda Jackson must have something going on. Linda Jackson said, I needed this, been down all day. This makes 5 years since the loss of my mom. Miss my mom. Again, praying for you, Linda Jackson, because as I said previously, when you mentioned your mom, during the holiday seasons, that can be very difficult. And I think one of the hardest losses is to lose a parent. So sending prayers to you. Amy Akers said, I loved your outfit last night. Thank you. It was something I threw together. Like I was concerned at first because I didn't have any intentions on going out, especially to a club. I was going to stay at home because my friend, support system, big sister Lakia had an event at my home last night, my God, and she almost got me high for the first time. But yeah, so I didn't have any intentions on going out. I was gonna stay here and hang out with them. But they're a beautiful lesbian couple with other lesbians or women for the most part, and I needed to spend time with them and get out and with the gay men and do what gay men do, my God. So Gardini did pull me out and I had fun at both places. Although I was rough because I took a little nap before going to the club. Ebony Cosby said, I love the pop of color on your pants. Thank you. Everyone loved those pants. And like I said, I pulled it together at the last minute, the outfit. I think the pants still had the tag on there, my God. And then the shirt. When I was home for our event here at the house, that Lakia had, I had on my black turtleneck. And then I changed to the button up, the black white button up to go out in because I kind of wanted to, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to go with. So I figured if I do 2 looks, I would be satisfied. So that's why I switched it up for the club. And also with the club, depending on who I took photos with, you don't really see your bottom, you only see your top half. So I needed something that was more than just black up top. So that's why I wore the black and white shirt out to the club, my God. Plus the color blocking went really well with the pants and the top. And Rhonda Mathney said, I'm moving to Ohio and your apartment is my inspiration. Yes, like I said, almost everything in the living room is gone. I just have things in my bedrooms that I need to get rid of, which people have been inquiring about and they are interested in. And I think my sofa, which I'm so torn if I want to keep my sofa or not because it's really expensive. And the majority of things I've been getting rid of, I've been giving fair, reasonably low prices with. So I'm not sure I want to get rid of that sofa because I probably would be better off putting it in storage and wrapping it up and saving it because it was so costly. So then just practically give it away for nothing because I don't think anyone, it's still, even though it is almost unused because I don't have children or don't really sit on it that often, it is still a used product. So people aren't going to want to pay anywhere near what the original price of that sofa is. So maybe I'll just keep it and then have it shipped back to New Jersey when I get situated with my apartment. Ebony commented that sofa is gorgeous. Yes, the sofa and side chair. And the thing about it is, Ebony, I went on Macy's website and I'm not sure they still have it in stock. And like I said, it was custom order, so that makes it even worse because they could stop selling whatever they choose to because it's not a standard item that they actually carry all the time. Especially the colors, you can get it in almost any color. But I went to check and I don't think, unless I overlooked, I don't think they sell that sofa anymore. Amy Akers said, I would keep the sofa, plus you said it was custom. That's true. I'm torn only because I want to keep it because it's custom, also because of it being probably one of the most expensive items in my home and not being able to get nowhere near the amount of money that I paid for it from anyone to sell it. But it's conflicting because I wanted to get rid of everything for the most part that's connected to anybody in my past. Because I want to start afresh and have some new energy and positivity and things that are progressing and growing with me. And sometimes, my God, spirits still stay on items. Although I can have somebody probably come and pray. My pastor probably could pray the demon off the sofa, my God, because who knows what happened on that sofa when I wasn't around. But the reality of it is, I kind of did want to just start afresh with everything, a clean slate, which is why there is no reopening of a salon. I would do something different if it ever came to that when it comes to cosmetology. Miss K. Wilson said, the mukbang with the king made me laugh so much. It was hilarious, and you are so gracious. I like how you handled your guest. Thank you for that compliment, because we know there has been controversial comments in the church, my God, or amongst the congregants because of how I handled it. And yeah, I thank you for that compliment. I think I handled it well as well. They're not just, I think the problem is people keep using the word guest. It was a get together with friends. So when you have a get together with friends, it's a tad bit of a different kind of a protocol to address arguments, beef, and things that could be considered uncomfortable, which nobody was uncomfortable at my house at all. They never are. But when you say guest, it puts a responsibility on me that people are a tad bit confused about. So if you say the get together with my friends, when you talk about friends, a friend is not required to break up an argument or a disagreement with another friend. That's not a requirement. If it's guests and I'm hosting, yes, but friends, no. So that's why I think there was confusion on the opinions of how I handled it. I handled it like a friend would. Y'all beefing, y'all got some issues, talk it out, y'all figure it out. I'm staying out of it. I'm eating my chicken, my God. I Heart Neek said, do you see yourself returning to Atlanta? It seems like you're having so much fun and happier as you get ready to move back. Well, I think I'm getting happier as I get ready to move back because of going back, not because of Atlanta, because I'm getting closer to even more of a stress-free life, because you are all aware that I fly back and forth. And although I've gotten used to flying back and forth, I just am not in a position where I do make great money, but I'm not in a position where I am saving what I want to save with me traveling back and forth. So me getting happier is because I see the zeros in my bank account increasing in the very near future, because I'm omitting traveling back and forth to Atlanta. I do see myself returning back to Atlanta at some point, maybe 2020, who knows, because I do enjoy it here, but I would want to have a significant amount of savings, as well as have better or more sources of income that will allow me to save what I want to save, as well as maybe purchase a home and do different things while traveling back and forth. Because the problem is, I have been in the cosmetology business and field since I was 9 years old. So I do have some phenomenal clients who it is just so hard to detach from and not go back to New Jersey at all. So that's my conflict. So I do know that I am blessed enough to create the revenue that I need to be back here and go back and forth. But I mean, think about it. I've been by myself here in Atlanta now for going on 5 months now. I think it's 5 months I think 5 months. I think the 15th will make it 5 months. And I've done very well. I don't have any financial issues with still having been here. But the reason why I have not had significant financial problems in the past is because I never allow myself to get to a place to where I'm being irresponsible financially. And if I see something that could possibly happen negatively financially in the future, I'm going to stop it, correct it before it happens. And I know there was a comment in the past from one of our church members named Tyree Williams, which ironically he has my same name, and his concerns were a comment that Gardini made in a Christmas mukbang, which was, it seems like, or could seem like, my ex would feel like he won because of me running from Atlanta or running from him, and saying that he got to me. But the reality of it is, that's kind of a twisted way to think, because if you're saying I should stay at Atlanta to not allow my ex to think a certain kind of a way, whether it's true or false, that means I would be staying for my ex when I'm not with my ex anymore. So I'm definitely not running. I feel like running would have been me moving the month that I broke up, which was August 15th to be exact. So for me to make it all the way through to January 15th, my God, on between rent and other bills, $3,000+ a month, baby, that's not running. It's called getting my ass up out of here, because it's a smart financial business situation. There's nothing to run from at the particular point. So I'm not going to to base my life off of what my ex could possibly think as to why I'm moving. That just doesn't make sense. And I'm not going to stay in a position of uncomfortability when it comes to finances because of what an ex could think. I am no longer living my life for another man. I'm living it for myself. So, yeah, that is 100% wrong. The thing about it is, Gardini made the accusation. People misunderstand or misinterpret Gardini at times. He made that accusation or that comment because Gardini can be selfish when it comes to friendships. So he knows there are certain things to get under my skin. So he thought that would get under my skin to make me rethink moving because he doesn't want me to leave here. But he does not think that I'm running because Gardini knows too many of the facts and what's going on with me to think that me leaving is me running, or nor is he concerned about what my ex would think. Gardini is concerned about the fact that he wants us to do some projects together, hang out more, build a better friendship, and all of that. And he feels like me leaving is going to either put that on hold or halt that process or that relationship between him and I. And that's not true because just as easy I'm able to live here and fly back and forth, I'll be able to fly back as much as I want with me not living here because there will be so much more money available to me because of me not having to pay rent here. I don't have a car here. My car is in New Jersey, so I'm Ubering everywhere. So yeah, it's definitely a business decision that I made, which is just smart for me. And that's why in the Christmas mukbang, I did say that I have been a successful businessman for a reason. I listen to my counsel, which is my support system and friends and their opinions, and all of them agree with me moving back to New Jersey. One thing I don't do is listen to people who don't have all the facts about my life that may suggest I should do something else. And I've been a successful businessman because I know what the best thing to do is for me. A lot of times, my friends are in agreement with my decisions when it comes to business and moving and finances because I'm very mindful of what's appropriate to do and what's best for me in certain situations, especially when it comes to business and money, my God. Miss Kate Wilson said, I'm new in your channel. I'm Jamaican living in London. What is your hobby or do you chill, hun? My hobby. I'm trying to think, do I have a hobby? I'm not sure if I have a hobby. See, the problem is that with me doing hair at such a young age and then being so focused on grades and business, I never really had time to cultivate a hobby because I was raised to turn everything into to money. So the problem with that is you don't really get a hobby because it becomes work. So I'm not sure if I have a hobby. I will try to figure out what some of those are as I progress in life and, experience new things, but I'm not 100% sure as of yet. My downtime, I love bowling, I love movies, I love going to dinner. I've done ice skating when I was younger. So many things. So one thing about me is I am very open to trying pretty much any and everything. Now I'm afraid of heights. So amusement parks, roller coasters, all that stuff, that's just not gonna happen. But for the most part, I am open to try anything. So that's one thing that makes it great for me when and if I find a partner or a partner finds me. One thing I like is a man that is not so focused on trying to say, so what is it you like to do? I would like a man who's mindful of what I like to do, but also who would be mindful enough or creative enough to turn me on to some new things that I may not have experienced before. Thank you, Deaconess Ebony Cosby. I saw the super chat, but I was talking around my mouth that I missed over it, so I'm going to find it. But I appreciate you. Come on, Deaconess Ebony Cosby. In my home church, my God, all the deaconess, they transition from trustees and deaconess. So at this point, Deaconess Ebony Cosby, you're also a trustee because you're making me focus on the super chats. Okay, so I see one. I think it was from Rahima 22. She donated $5. Said, Happy New Year's, Bishop Ty. Loved your New Year's outfit. I was thinking about you all day. Glad you did this live. Oh, I appreciate you thinking about me. People were inboxing me, DMing me, checking on me. Jennifer R. probably is asleep or somewhere because she had no clue. I meant to text her or inbox and let her know that we were going to have service today. So she's just going to be upset because she may not have received the notification. But I appreciate all of the texts the Kings, Melanie and Michael King, they're like my spiritual internet parents. They texted me a few minutes ago before going on this live. I got to respond to them. A lot of the other church members text me, or well, not text me, but DM me and inbox me. And as I said last night when I went out, I was greeted by so many of our church members who were just saying they were proud of me, they support my move, they support what I'm doing with the channel, they're grateful for the content I bring, and it was just a beautiful experience across the board. I was so glad that I did get out and about because it was a minute, probably while I was in the car going to the club, that I was about to turn around and not go because I'm just not comfortable in those kinds of settings because I'm always concerned about what could or couldn't happen with people with alcohol and just personalities and things like that. So it was, I don't even think there was any fights, oh my God, at the club last night. So it was a great New Year's Eve experience. It was crowded as heck. I did post a video on my Instagram, and Facebook, and a little snap video, and you got to see inside the club and all that, and it was so crowded, but it was great. Regina Harrigan said, Bishop, I love your channel on YouTube. I love you guys as well. 1208 Fat said, Happy New Year, Ty. Praying you have everything you want and need in 2019. I receive that in the name of Jesus. Mr. Brown said, you probably do a hobby is just an activity that brings you pleasure. No, what I said was right. There is nothing that I do that just brings me pleasure without money. That's why I gotta find out what my hobbies are, because I've always been raised to turn everything into money. And I feel like a hobby is something that you enjoy without it being work. And so there is nothing that I actually do, which is a problem, that I just do and it's not attached to work. Which, speaking of that, is why we don't have any updated recaps or anything, my God. Glad I brought that up. There are no updated recaps because I am on vacation, from preaching to you guys temporarily. I haven't posted a video since, I think last Wednesday maybe? Last Wednesday, last Thursday, and I probably will start getting caught up on recaps tomorrow, although we do have our midday Bible study tomorrow. It may be in the evening, only because my barber appointment is at 2:30, so I want to come in with a fresh haircut. So we may have our midday Bible study. It will become evening Bible study, my God. But I'll let you guys know. What I will do is I'll post it in the community section, which you guys will still get a notification for when I decide on what time it's going to be. The barber appointment isn't until 2:30, so I could still actually come on and do the live at 12, chat with the church for an hour, and then go to the barber appointment. So that might be easier. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on. But Regina Harrigan said, I read her comment. I see Rahima22, she thanked Deaconess Ebony Cosby for reminding me about the super chat. Kendall and Week said, I'm late, Bishop. Happy New Year. You aren't too late. Not that late. Deaconess Ebony Cosby, let me know how long I've been on so far, because I do want to stay on for a solid hour and not longer. So please let me know so that I will be able to. I think I've been on for 30 minutes so far. But please let me know so that I will be able to close it down, because Donnell Holt is not here. Neither is Jennifer R. And like I said, this was a surprise live, which I had to press my way and do because I was trying to stay in the bed, my God. Makeup Beauty Forever said, glad you're live. I need some fun because my husband just pissed me off. Oh God. Get behind the Satan. Oh God. I don't have no comment. I'm not commenting on nobody's relationship, my God. So I'm glad we can bring you some joy, Makeup Beauty Forever, and figure out a way for you and your husband to fix it, my God, because we were on the first day of 2019. We don't need anybody pissed off. We need positive vibes on this first day so we can set the tone for what is to come, my God. Grace Carol said, Happy New Year. Sammy D said, Happy New Year, Bishop. Happy New Year to you guys. And Kaboo BT said, what kind of church you must be a visitor and or new, and if you stick around, you'll figure out. It's not my job to explain what kind of church, but if you stick around and pay attention, you will catch on. My God. Antonio Woods said, Bishop, what is the proper email to send booking requests, or is a Instagram DM preferred? That would be a non-cosmetology request if that would matter as to where it should be sent. My email address is Ty, T-A-I, at TaiCouture.com. So it's Ty, T-A-I, at TaiCouture.com. That is my email address. So you can send a booking request there. Trying to scroll and see some Anna Sierra. I know you are waiting for me to do RuPaul's Drag Race recaps. I promise you, I'm gonna get to it. I'm behind. I think it's on the 3rd episode or 4th episode, so I'm gonna get to it. I'm just trying to get through these last 2 weeks here in Atlanta, but I will do some things tomorrow. I think I'm gonna hit a RuPaul's Drag Race recap, get caught all the way up on Real Housewives of Atlanta because I'm only behind. Well, I'm behind 1 episode, but 2 recaps because I watched the previous episode, just didn't film the recap as of yet. And I have to give you guys the final recap for Married to Medicine Reunion Part 2. So I think I will be able to knock those 3 out. Is that 3 or 4? 4, because it would be 2 Real Housewives, 1 Married to Medicine, and 1 RuPaul's Drag Race. I should have knocked those out for you tomorrow. And then kind of factor in the rest of the week where that stuff will go. But like I said, I needed a break because it is so time consuming to do all of this. And this is why I jumped on and did the live for you guys, because once I shut this down, there's no editing, there's no nothing else. I can come talk to you guys for an hour and be done without having to study and do research on a show or hot topics. Rahima22 said, yes, it was a lot of people at the club. I'm glad you had a nice time, Bishop. Definitely did. Jordan Wilson said Married to Medicine comes on the 6th. Oh, so it didn't come on. Wait, so I'm not behind? So it didn't come on Friday. Okay, that's great if it didn't. So I may do 2 RuPaul's Drag Race reviews if Married to Medicine didn't come on last Friday. So Jordan Wilson confirmed that for me. Was there no part 2 this week? Is it coming on Friday instead? Okay, cool. Stephen McGriff said Reunion Part 2 hasn't aired yet. That's great. Makes me feel so much better. I can accomplish so much more now. So I'm not behind on that. Stephen Johnson said Real Housewives of Atlanta, boring. Kendall Weeks said, are you still doing G-Status for Chasing Atlanta? Well, G-Status is over right now. And Chasing Atlanta, no. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I will do with those 2 shows as of yet. The reason why I'm unsure is because I do have friends who are on those shows. So I don't want to neglect my friends because they pour into me. And so one thing I want to do is, I pour into people regardless of what they do for me. But if my friends support me, I don't want to not support them in their projects. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do Chasing Atlanta or not. I'm not sure. The answer right now is hell no to both of them, my God. But I'm not sure as of yet. Oh, Jamaican Black Scorpion, thank you. That is what I have to do. You said the circle is out. Yes, Nunu always sends me the episodes. He texts me them when he posts them. So you're right. I will swap out having to do Married to Medicine to do the circle NYC, especially because I am supposed to be the host for their reunion. So I definitely have to do that. So you're right. Thank you, Jamaican Black Scorpion, for reminding me on that and keeping me on track because I have to get that done. Val Rich Design said, do you watch 90 Day Fiancé? That show is everything. No, I haven't. I've heard of it, but I have not seen it as of yet. Jahia White said, how long have we been live? I want to say 40 minutes, maybe, but Deaconess Ebony Cosby will confirm or deny that time. Oh, she said 27 minutes. How long ago? I don't know how long ago that was. So probably about 35 minutes because she said 27 minutes. So Deaconess Ebony Cosby, you know at the hour mark to tell me to shut the church down, my God. Do the benediction, give an altar call, and say our final words. Bernita Haynes said, Happy New Year. You're looking good. Hope your family is well. How's Pop-Pop doing? Pop-Pop is doing great. I know he has to have eye surgery for cataracts, so I have to call him today and see. I haven't spoken, I texted him today, but I haven't spoken to him on the phone today. But I was with him, of course. I stopped by Christmas Eve and saw him, and then I talked to him actually on Christmas Day. And he didn't mention about the surgery. My Aunt Belle mentioned the surgery to me, and I was like, well, he never said anything to me about the surgery, so maybe he forgot. But he's from when I saw him last week, he was looking great. He was happy, which is most important, and doing pretty well. He said he hates his little. He had a heart procedure, so he has to have like these batteries and things on him, and he says he hates it because it's heavy, and he hates to wearing it on his chest and his stomach opposed to like on his back or in his pocket. So he said he hates that, but other than that, he is happy and living his best life. Miss Kate Wilson said, your bedding is so neat and well done. It's all symmetrical, nice background and color choices. Thank you. Thank you. I was looking because I feel like it needs to be a tad bit neater, especially because my camera is not angled properly. It's not angled properly. But thank you. Somebody, one of the church members said I need to know how to take a compliment. So I'm going to say thank you and not try to critique the although I already did it. I'm going to just say thank you and stop trying to critique the compliment you gave. Monique Miller said, hope you have a blessed and prosperous new year. Thank you. Same to you. Jamaican Black Scorpion said, OWN Network has been doing some good shows. Ready to Love and Marriage Huntsville. I've heard of all of those, but I am not up on any other new shows as of yet because of... I'm smiling because I saw somebody in the comments. I'm going to say hi in a second. I'm not up on any new shows as of yet because I'm trying to make sure I stay on task with all of our current shows. I smiled because I just saw Mother Vicky Kelly Bruce comment saying Happy New Year, and she put a heart next to it, whom I adore her so much, my God. Jamal, that's all, said Happy New Year, Ty. I followed your journey over the past 8 or 9 months, and you are truly a survivor. Baby, you're about to preach a word. Tears about to come shooting down my face because this is definitely a great space for me, and I truly do feel like a survivor. And I am thankful for all that God has allowed me to go through, the good and the bad, because if it had not been for those experiences, I would not be the person I am in this very moment. And today, I am better than I was even a few months ago, my God. So I'm grateful and thankful, and I know that I am a survivor. And one thing I've learned that, I think the most important thing I've learned is that moving forward, I don't really have to say much about people who have caused issues in my lives or disturbances. I can just live my life, focus on me, wish them well, and their behaviors and what they do and say and show to the world will tell the story. People will catch on, my God. So I am just grateful and thankful for the space I am in now. Jahia White said, so what's first on the list for 2019? First on the list is getting the hell out of Atlanta, my God. That's first on the list. Getting the rest of this stuff sold and out of here. Moving back. I'm not sure beyond that what I'm going to do as of yet. I'm looking at some apartments in New Jersey and seeing how I like those and where I'm going to be, so I can just have a cute backdrop for you guys to film. I'm not sure if I want to do like big apartment, small apartment, studio. I'm leaning towards studio because of the open space to be able to film for you guys and just have different areas for backgrounds because you love to see my decor. And there aren't many places in New Jersey that are considered lofts. So maybe studio, I'm not sure. The opportunities are endless for me at this particular point, with me being single in 2019. And speaking of last night, as I said, I got my entire life. And yes, I am single now. Am I dating and having friends and so on and so forth, and doing the single people do? Yes, but definitely enjoying life at this moment, especially as I've said before, enjoying life with me as a single person, and not because I'm using another body, another person to. I'm not using them to as a crutch for me to have a false sense of happy. True happiness, I've realized, is regardless if there is a partner there or not, you being able to maintain your sanity, your happiness, your health, and just live a great life. And if you cannot do that, then a lot of times it does expose that you haven't done the work, nor has healing taken place, because you begin to use people as crutches. You need to be able to stand on your own before you include someone else, my God. And that is one of my biggest lessons to date. Ebony College said, did you see the new episode of Beyond Fix My Life? I have not seen that. See, the thing is, I only do Ayanna if it's a topic that catches my attention, or me randomly seeing a commercial, or if it's like a celebrity personality or reality personality that I actually like, follow, or check up on, then that is when I would pay attention to Iyanla. Oh, Jamaican Black Scorpion said, what is the plan B if everything doesn't sell? Well, most things are selling quickly, but in the event that something, one thing, two things, three things don't sell, my Aunt Bella's still here in Atlanta, so is my brother, and they're patiently waiting for things to not sell so they can have my stuff, which is funny because my Aunt Bella has her house completely furnished. But I guess when it comes to accessories, especially like lamps and things like that, you can always interchange. You can always interchange them in your house and redecorate. So the plan B is to give it away to my family if it doesn't sell. Ebony Cosby said, Duchess from Black Ink Crew and Althea from Love and Hip Hop. Oh, on Iyanla. Then yes, if it just aired, I will check that out and do a recap on it by this weekend, because that has to be on time always. So if it just aired, I will watch it, and you're spot on, Ebony, with keeping me in check with that, because I do only do it when it's celebrity-ish kind of stuff. And so I would love to see Duchess and Althea, get their life in order with Iyanla. Bernita Haynes said, go back to Juke McFarlane comments on your lamps, because I want to know. Okay. So this is what Super Chat is for, church. Be obedient, my God. Be obedient in 2019. If she would have used Super Chat, I would have seen her comment, and you wouldn't have to have me scrolling back up to find it, my God. Okay. Juke McFarlane. Where you get those lamps from on the nightstands? Those lamps are from Pier 1 Imports. Their standard lamp that they have, so it's still going to be there. It's always there. It's on the website and the store. They are from Pier 1 Imports. Oh, wait. I just saw something else that caught my attention. Makeup Beauty Forever said, anyone plan on watching Surviving R. Kelly on Lifetime? I think we all will watch it just to tune in and see what the tea is, my God. I will definitely check it out. Jill Baskerville Carruthers said, Happy New Year, Bishop. Happy New Year to you. Jahia White said, so I met Chavis in NY over the holidays. That man is gorgeous in person. Oh, baby, you don't have to tell me. I have not seen him in person before, but I can only imagine. I'm aware that thing is a beautiful. But Jahia, how tall is he? Because I feel like he's short, but then I'm not sure. Ebony Cosby said Jahia White. I bet that beard was everything in person. Yes, he has some gorgeous hair. I've seen Chavis on a couple ads, like beard beer oil or beer something on Instagram. He's modeled for some ads, and I noticed that. CCLB Christina said, "Decor anointing, Ty, your place is beautiful. Thank you so much." Jahia White said he had to be my height, so like 5'7", 5'8"-ish. Okay, he's short. He's short, just saying. Thank you for that. That clarifies some things for me, my God. I see. Trying to get some comments who I don't acknowledge, so I don't think that I'm skipping over or ignoring people. Trying to see. I see Fred Frederick. He said, "Hey, I'm here." You know, he's little. Fred, you know, I see your comments after the fact for some reason. Like, because I'll go back and rewatch the live to see whose comments I missed so that in the future I can pay attention just a tad bit more. And I always see that you always end up at church at some point and always have some great comments. And this is why, no matter what the amount is, I encourage the church to use Super Chat, not to put money in my pocket, but when we have these live church sessions, my God, you guys have some of the most profound and significant ideas, concepts, point of views, which is why I love interacting on this platform like this, and I don't necessarily get to see them nor acknowledge them because of Super Chat not being used. So if you comment something and you know this is very significant, Bishop needs to know this point or share it to the church, please use Super Chat, because I'll go back and reread the comments from the live. I'm looking like, damn, I wish I would have read that or saw that comment because it was so on point, and the church needs to know and needs to hear that. So again, don't be afraid to use Super Chats. Lisa Cunningham said, "What is the biggest difference living in New Jersey versus Atlanta?" That's a hard question for me because people always say, "Do you like Atlanta?" And I always stumble on that question because I don't know what the difference is living in any city, especially if it's like a metropolitan area. I don't know what the difference is. What do you mean, do I like it? I mean, it's a city. It has restaurants. It has tourist attractions. It has hotels. It has beautiful homes. I mean, in every metropolitan area, they have all that kind of stuff. So there's no big difference per se, from my opinion, on both places. Now, when it comes to me moving, the difference is the majority of my coin is in New Jersey, so I will be omitting unnecessary expenses by traveling back and forth here every week, especially when I'm coming back here and not making money here. So that's why I also want to consider maybe moving back in the future, because let's say our church ever reaches 100,000 members or 500,000, my God, the offerings will flow enough that your bishop can be here in Atlanta. So that's why I'm not close to the idea. But the bulk of my finances and income is in New Jersey. So the smartest thing to do is to live where you make your money, my God. Regina Harrington said, "Bishop, congratulations on your hosting job on Circle NYC. Coming up, can't wait to see it." I can't wait to see it as well. I'm excited about it. I have some suggestions and ideas. I love that Nunu is a true businessman. And I say that way specifically because a real businessman is always open to receive constructive criticism. Let me rephrase that. Not even criticism. Open to receive ideas. I don't volunteer stuff. Like, Nunu will text me and say, "What do you think? What should I do? What are your ideas? I want you to host. Is that a good idea? Should I have you host with somebody else?" Like, he will ask, "Should it be here? What date?" Like, he wants to know what is the right thing to do. And that's what makes him such a great person and a great businessman, because he is not so focused on being a veteran in YouTube and not being mindful of times change, marketing ideas progress, and so he is very open to still learn, even from someone like me, who in a sense is beneath him in YouTube when it comes to my time with doing this. So I do love that he recognizes that I have something to bring to the table when it comes to just having questions about business and YouTube and what's going on. And that's why I respect him so much. Bernita Hayes said, didn't know how that goes. Bernita Hayes also said, have you ever thought about doing interior decorating because you have great taste? I'm glad you explained Super Chat. Oh, you're referring to Super Chat. That's why I read your comment again. Got you. Yeah, that's how that goes. But as far as interior decorating, I would love to try that. But I think I've said before in almost every live that my issue with it is making sure that I have kind of like formal education on it, because I feel like people will take on these hobbies and tasks and not get the education that is needed. And that is something that I feel like there's an art to it, and you can have a natural talent, but some things just go with certain things. You have to know timepieces and all that, and different, when it's modern versus traditional, and if it can go together or not, and colors and things like that. So I know it will be pretty easy, because when it comes to colors and the color wheel, that's something that I have to know because of cosmetology. So it'll be easy with picking and selecting colors. But I know that when I'm involved in something, I want to, one, actively do it before I claim it's something that I do, and also be educated on it, which is why when it comes to singing, I will never say I'm this great singer or I'm a singer, because it's not something that I do on a regular basis, nor is it something that I'm trying to make a career out of. Ebony Cosby said, you can X out of that live chat, hit like, then come right back to the chat. I'm not sure who you were giving instructions for, but you know, Deaconess Ebony Cosby always holds it down, so that was for somebody, because she did write it in all caps, my God. Delightful Dawn said, how do you like when it's live? I don't know. Okay, got it. So that was, Ebony Cosby was commenting and giving Delightful Dawn instructions. Terry Diomande said, Happy New Year all the way from London, UK. Oh my God. So last night, I met a church member, my God. He was chocolate, pretty handsome, and he's from London, and his voice was everything. He gave me a hug and all that. He was a handsome guy, but he's a church member. I don't remember what his name was, but he definitely spoke to me, gave me a hug, and gave me some encouragement. But anyway, Terry Diomande from London, UK, sent hugs and said, I'm about to sign off as it's late out here, nearly midnight. So you're about to be in your second day of the new year, my God. Nataki Wood said, hey Bishop and the church family. Angela Abron said, he sounds beautiful. Who sounds beautiful? Who does? Nikita, Rahima22, come on, but use super chat. Said Bishop Ty looking like a snack in that beautiful bedroom background. My bishop is the best, and please respond more on your messenger. My messenger? What Rahima? I can't get it out. Rahima22. Like you want me to respond to personal messages? We have 23,000 members, my God. You want me to respond to personal messages individually? And your bishop is the best, but you want me to respond to personal messages. 23,000 members. You want me to respond to personal messages? Can I say it again, my God? Rahima22 wants your bishop to respond to personal messages when we have 23,000 members. My God. I'm not going to give my 2 cents on that, but yeah, baby, that's not going to happen. It's not. It's just not. I do not have time to have personal conversations with every member of this church. That just not how it works. I just can't. I would be so spent. I can barely get our recaps out on time. You want me to have a conversation? Oh my gosh. And the funny thing is, it's a tad bit unfair. I'm gonna be honest, because it's 2019, and not be shady or sarcastic, but it's unfair because I have so much on my plate that you would expect or want me to respond to personal messages on things when I just have too much going on. Like I said, we're behind on recaps. I'm moving, and to have individual conversations. Like my clients really can text me and get a response. And and look at, next. Next. Ranking 22 said, I'm going to book a salon appointment. That would be great. I would love for you to do that. Now, I'm not talking recap stuff, so so that's a different thing because the salon setting for me is completely different. I very rarely have these kinds of conversations with YouTube stuff in the salon because that's just not what we talk about. I mean, of course, hot topics might come up, but it's just not like a. Although I will say, with being a cosmetologist, it does end up being like a therapy session for clients because they will spill their heart out to you. But that might be a tad better, Rahima. If you're booking an appointment and you want a session, at least you're paying for that. That's a tad bit different than me giving away my time for free, when I'm already doing it pretty much here on YouTube. Because even though there's some great money in YouTube for me right now, it's not significant enough. Because if it was significant enough, your bishop would have to move back to New Jersey. So that's that. William James said Nashville sends you love and best wishes for the new year. Sending you love as well. Asia from Brooklyn said it's a bit much to expect. I agree. Thank you, Asia. I always ask this if it's Asia or Asia, but I'm not sure if you ever clarified that for me. But I thank you for speaking up, my God, and acknowledging that it's a bit too much to expect that. Simply Net, who is, I always say this because she really is our original evangelist, because I think 2 years ago when I started the channel and was having some issues or something going on, and she blessed me with her comment, and her comment was so profound, it was so inspirational, and it had so much depth and life to it. I deemed her an evangelist like early on. So Simply Net is like, she is over the evangelism board, my God, because she has phenomenal wisdom. It's Tish Doss. I love those lamps. Thank you. We addressed the lamps. Choco Cats 84 said, hey Bishop, he wasn't serious. He was shooting his shot. Who was shooting their shot? Because Rahima's a woman, my God. Okay, Asia from Brooklyn said, it's Asia like the continent. Thank you. So I can stop asking you every time I see your comment, is it Asia or Asia? So it is Asia. Okay, got it. Ebony Cosby, she said, come on, 23,000. Yes, we're actually 23,000 strong, because I think the exact number is about 23,100 and something, my God. So we're definitely growing. It's funny because I think there were some trolls at one point who were trying to put in the comments section that we were not growing, when we have been growing, my God, by leaps and bounds. And I'm thankful and grateful for the growth of our church. Sabrina Ross said, yes, that bed is showroom ready. I was going to say something so fresh, but I just held back. Money Reynolds said, can you do a live and explain what top and bottoms are? I won't do a live, or maybe I will do a live. See, the thing about lives is I don't have my setup yet for lives to be full HD. Is it full HD? Yeah, full HD, 1080p. So since I don't have that set up yet, I'm just using my phone for lives, because to use my camera for lives, to have it 1080p and be the best quality like I do when I film recaps, the software I think I need is $4,000. So things like that are such great topics, like tops and bottoms, I would want it to have like really, really great footage and audio and be mic'd. And I would love to bring somebody on to have those conversations. So I will do a top and bottoms conversation. And you guys probably should comment and let me know who do you think I should bring on as a guest to discuss that with. Oh, well, wait. I'm working on the project with Gardini, Q, and Charlie, and then Akeem, popping in time from time. So that may be a good topic to discuss on our first episode together of doing our show. So I may wait for that, but depending on how quickly that develops, maybe I will just pull somebody else in and do that with them. Ebony Collins said Q and Caleb. Oh, that would be cute. That would be cute. That would be cute. Q and Caleb. I was thinking Caleb by himself, but I could see doing it with Q and Caleb. That is kind of like the perfect sandwich, my God, because you have vanilla, caramel, and chocolate. So, and all of us are single. Well, Caleb is halfway single. Like, I'm not sure what Caleb is because remember he said he is single, but he isn't, but he is, but he isn't. And I know Q is single, so, well, anyway, that would be a great sandwich. So I would love to do a video with Q and Caleb. Raheem 22 said, I know Bishop Ty is versatile, my God. Oh yeah, sure Bishop is versatile. That is the truth, my God, because I've got my life over the past couple of days, and yes, yes, your Bishop is versatile, my God. And I'm telling you, my next partner, whoever it is, whoever it may be, I'm shutting everybody down, my God, who is total anything. If you are not versatile, we cannot work. We can be, a friend with benefits until I find a partner. But if you are not doing both, it just isn't gonna work. I mean, it just ain't gonna work. I want to see something so badly. I mean, versatile experiences are just the best. It will give you this kind of a glow. Oh my God. This is the glow that you get when you've had some versatile experience. This is the glow you get when you've had a recent versatile experience. My God. Ebony Copy said, we have a date for cooking with Trinity. We don't have a date yet. I have to reach out to Trinity and see when she's available to do that because we're running out of time because my kitchen is the perfect space to do that with. And so I only have 2 weeks left. So you guys can hit up Trinity and tell her, let Bishop know. Bishop wants to know when are you guys doing your cooking session together. Nicholas Charles said, you're a beautiful man. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Simply Net said, I was just about to say, Gardini, I like him. True. Well, Gardini's a part of the project with myself, Q, and Charlie, and then Akeem. So Gardini is going to always be a part of anything that I do at some point. But I do kind of want to mix it up and not have the same people all the time. So that's why I was asking what do you guys think for that top and bottom conversation. Mr. DJ Q said, Happy New Year, Ty. Ashlyn Smith said, yes, come on through. I know you're talking about me blushing over my recent personal experience. Shah Ja said, I can't wait for your conversation with Trinity. That should be really great because Trinity is a great person, great personality, and has a lot to say and a story to tell. Hip to the hip said, Lord have mercy, that Caleb is not just a snack, he's a full course meal. I co-sign that, my God. And Regina Harrigan said, Bishop, are you and Caleb going to do another interview? I love the first one so much. Well, the first one wasn't an interview. It was just us and me getting to know him, and it was also the Whisper Challenge. And I think people keep calling it an interview because we only did like 3 rounds of the Whisper Challenge. Maybe we need to bring him back to actually do and play the Whisper Challenge. I know I talked to Caleb, actually, well, I talked to him, for the new year, but I know we discussed him coming back sporadically because of wanting to do more videos. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so I was saying that I talked to Caleb and he was in agreement with coming back to do more videos together, especially like challenges and stuff. I think Caleb has phenomenal energy, so I definitely want to bring him back for like a lot of challenges that are on YouTube. There's so many of them that I have not done that I would love to do. So he would be a great person to do those with. CJS. Ebony Cosby said, we don't care what y'all do. Just bring back Caleb. You about to make up some signs, Ebony, Deaconess Ebony, like bring back our girls. You want me to bring back Caleb? I'll bring Caleb back. Caleb is a sweetheart. I love me some Caleb. CJ asked, how did you fight depression? How did I fight depression? Well, depression, I know that I've been in therapy. I still have a therapist. That helps with depression. Also, learning some coping skills. Well, not also. That's the main way you fight it, by finding coping skills and using coping skills to get yourself out of that space. I think the biggest thing is to recognize when it's about to happen. It's harder once you actually fall in it to get out. You definitely need a support system, but you need to learn what your triggers are and recognize it before it happens. And I think I said in last week's live or the live before that, when it comes to depression, and you're in a space, get up, get out, and do something. Whether it's jog or walk or go to the park or go to the bowling alley or go to the ice cream store. Do something that you know that you enjoy that's going to change the space that you're in. Do something that makes you happy and try to do it before it happens and not when you fall in it. Also, when you feel it coming on, make sure you have friends, a support system, even if it's a therapist, somebody you can call to let them know whatever you feel like is causing that depression. You have to talk about it. I think a lot of times we become depressed because we ponder over things and then we don't release it. So I know for me, when it comes to things that would push me into depression, it's because I don't call my friends and talk about it and share with them what's going on. And I do share with my friends, but I know from retrospect and just thinking on the past that when I was depressed, it was me thinking about issues and their problems or situations and keeping it to myself, because every time thus far in my life, where I am now in the space that I'm with, calling my friends and my support system, letting them know what's going on, even if it's the smallest thing that I see on social media that bothers me, I call and get it off me. Once I say it and get it off of me, and they give me some positive feedback and reinforcement, it kind of just sheds. Even when somebody says something that's meant to be malicious or hurtful or shady or mean, if I call my friends, my support system, let them know what happened, what's going on, this is how I feel, the conversation lifts that off of me, and it prevents me from using those things or allowing those things to trigger my depression. Ebony Collins said, we are now at altar call and benediction time. Are we at a full 1 hour? Deaconess Ebony Cosby, let me know. If we're at a 4 hour, I will do our closing. Sabrina Ross said, yes, you are on top of your game, coping skills and getting out of your bed. Thank you for that confirmation. I love when our church members are aware of positive things to do to help others with mental health concerns. Sabrina Ross said, I can't wait to see your new place. They should pay you to move in the way you decorate the place. My new place is going to be smaller because remember, I want to save, I want to buy a house. It's going to be cute, but that's why I said I think I might do a studio apartment, because I don't have a family, nor kids, nor man, nor nothing. So I'm not going to set up a temporary place for future stuff. I'm going to set up a temporary place for a temporary situation. And then when things change, I will add to it, whether it's a bigger apartment, bigger home, so on and so forth. So, like I said, it would be cute, but I'm going small. I'm at a whole different phase of my life where I've had the finest of the finest things, and now I'm just want my savings account and my bank account to match what everything else looks like around me. And that includes not having to have I'm not going to cheat myself, my God. But just some things is just like, this space where I am, studio may be cute, you know what I'm saying? And then once I progress and change, and then finances catch up to where my standards, because I know the problem is, my standard of finances is not the same as most people. Like, I really do. I don't play when it comes to what I want to see in my bank account, because I'm not one to live a certain kind of a way for the public and then be stressed, depressed, and broke. One thing I will say, I have never been stressed nor depressed because of being broke, and not that things can't happen. You didn't end up being broke or lose your job, but I have not been stressed or depressed from me making bad decisions financially. I've never had that issue because, like I said, I always am proactive and changing my habits and patterns before it becomes a problem. D-Star Hairstylist said, Bishop, hope to see you hosting in the live reality shows this year. Thank you for that. Deaconess Ebony Cobb said, yes, we are at the 1 hour mark. I'm going to close in 1 second, but now y'all, this is what I'm saying. This is why church always goes over, because y'all want to ask the good questions, and then everybody comes into the church at the end of church with the good questions and the good comments. And I know writing books and things, and I was just lollygagging for the past hour. Chaco Cat 844 said, Bishop, can you do a business series where you talk branding, how to start a YouTube channel, tips and tricks, how to boss up, building a following? I am sure there are tons of us who would love it. I would have no problem doing that. Definitely do that. JR Rock said, messy alert. Which members of a Christmas mukbang have been intimate? I know why you're asking that. I know why you're asking. I'm not going to tell you, my God. I'm not. It's going to stay a mystery to all of you. Dario Sanchez said, Happy New Year, Bishop. Have you ever heard of or watched The Circle, gay reality YouTube show? If so, what's your opinion? The Circle? I do recaps on The Circle, my God. We addressed that. And in this live. So rewatch this live, my God, for that answer. Trying to look at these questions. Deaconess Ebony, I'm going to obey you in a second. I'm just trying to see what's going on because everybody has something great to say now. It's time to close. Liz Martin said, never hold things in. It only deepens depression. I am so happy to see you grow, Bishop. Exactly. You have to release it, my God, and get that weight lifted off of you. That is definitely causes depression. Bishop, I already read that. Mr. DJ Q, do something different. Don't isolate yourself. Acknowledge and embrace your strengths. Great advice for mental health. And Asia from Brooklyn said, would you consider giving financial tips in a video or series? Definitely. I have a wealth of knowledge on financial, just financial things. And then my support system, my friend and big sister Lakia, she was a banker and been in banking, so I might bring her on and have her share about that. She also has insight on medical marijuana, so I mean, y'all smoke. I know y'all church members, y'all be smoking, child. So, we got a lot of stuff to address, do, and talk about in 2019. So there's gonna be some great content. Rahima22, who is always loyal, but gets on my nerves sometimes because you are just so spoiled. How dare you try to make your bishop answer messages of an inbox of 23,000 members, my God. But I still love you regardless. She used Super Chat, donated $5 and said, here's something to make you chuckle. I just watched a video with a versatile couple, got all my life together. Yes, baby! A versatile video. You know what? We're about to end. We're about to end. We're about to end, my God, because it's still church, my God. Ebony Cobb said, service is always subject to the unction of the Holy Ghost, my God. Yes, Ebony, you can't stop the Spirit, my God, because He moves when He wants to. You can't control that. Ebony, you must be either holiness, Kojic, or apostolic, my God, because that's something that one of those three would say, or non-denominational, because when the Holy Spirit moves, my God, we might be in church another 2 hours because He is in charge. Rahima said she sent her last super chat for the day. Well, we're closing anyway. Ebony's Kojic. See, I knew it. Like I said, apostolic, holiness, Kojic, or non-denominational. I knew it. I knew it, my God, I knew it. And Diva888 said, I thought Q had a new man. Keep my friend Q in prayer. That's all I'm going to say. Just keep him in prayer right now. Just keep him in prayer. And I will end on that. So I thank you guys for tuning in to your Tuesday. Ebony Cosby called it revival. Our Tuesday New Year's Day revival, my God. Thank you for tuning in. So please follow me on all social media outlets. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, become a part of the notification ministry, share this video, and that's about it. Bye, guys. Happy New Year.